So, hey guys, Chauzu here. And yeah, these are going to be my own teams against Treasure Map Sabo. And for this Treasure Map, I am fully focused on speedrunning basically, except for the main bosses. And I was open to like moving some of the new stuff, new legends to earlier bosses if it really helps speed the teams up. But I didn't think they did, so I do have a lot of points for the main boss. I feel this Treasure Map is a little bit hard to decide how to play personally. Like I've recently learned that there's a strat that many do where they just ignore innovation just to speed runs up, and then at later nav levels they do innovations. And I've never really considered that, but that sounds really good to me since innovation gives like no limit break materials anyway. There's no drops, and it means you can do more nav levels, so more bonus maps, more mats overall. So I really want to try that, but at the same time, this trash map is supposed to have a new kind of secret map. We don't know how it works. My guess is that every map there's a random chance we get the new secret map, and the main question is how good is this map? How does it appear? And like if it's really good to appear, and every run you do it, there's a chance to get it. Like the play might be to just first 2 days maybe just play as much as possible, secure your rank you want, and then the final days you just quotation marks sandbag, you drop all the way to now level 1, just do run after run after run until you get the secret map, do the secret map, repeat, and just farm the secret map. But this is just speculation. I'm open to the possibility of doing that. Anyway, that was a long prelude. Let's get into the teams. We've not heard anything about changes to the normal map, so I'm using my old strategy of 2 buggy teams. I'm a bit worried about the buggy teams though, especially this shopper one, because this is usually is the easy boss, but like we just don't know this time since it's not built around the size straw hats. It's built around the new Odin instead. But it still has this seed reduction for everybody, so I have a small hope that this is a quotation marks normal one. And if it's not, I hope it isn't too much HP. We'll have to wait and see. But basically, I'm not really decided how to tackle this stage yet. It depends on the HP. I'm going to try some high hitters who can bypass barrier. My dream is that Rogue does enough damage to 1-hit KO, which might be possible because he deals 200 times his attack and goes through barrier. And he has a lot of attack. And Aquino support also has a lot of attack. So this will do almost a million, I think, with all the buffs. Like, I don't know. I haven't really calculated properly. It's annoying with all the extra buffs and such. So yeah, my hope is that he KOs, and even if he alone doesn't KO, I'm pretty sure that the Kusan on top of him will KO, since this Kusan has quite a lot of stats, but only does 100 times his attack and damage. But yeah, I'm going to try this, and like I can't play right away when the event starts. I'll be able to ask people how does it look, like how much HP does they have, and adapt accordingly. And if there's a lot of HP, I'll just end up doing Odin and Viper, probably. Something like that. Anyway, and the reason I'm doing these bosses, like the 2 bug bosses against boss 1 and 3, is because you can always face them on the map if we have the same map. So I can do this perma level 1 and I can fight bosses with Buggy forever, basically, and get the extra drops. Moving on to the second boss, I'm very happy with this. I don't even think the Mr. Tree support is necessary when I count the seed reduction we get. Like, remember, we have the captain ability for cat and dog, or dog in this case. We have their super class special. We have -5 CD from being boosted because fighters are boosted. And yeah, there's just a lot of CD reduction. So even if Luffy crew is 16 CD, which is just ridiculous, by the way, he should be able to be ready without the Mr. Tree support. But I have it there just in case. Anyway, the strat here is that we use Dog's superclass to clear 2 turns. We do have the cat here. It's the only fighter cat who is strength, which is why I picked him for a bit of a superclass boost. And this activates the dog's captain ability, and dog lets us bypass defensive effects, and final stage has rainbow shield and damage threshold. The other two debuffs are special bind and badly matching slots, and Luffy crew does have a sailor that many forget about, I think. It's that he completely evades special bind, so we can just ignore that. We use Luffy crew special and we get attack boost, ore boost, color affinity, chain boost, and full board of rainbow warp. So yeah, we just need to use one single special for this content. It will be very chill. And I just put the highest attack strength fighters here, basically. Moving on, the Luffy one. And this is not the team I plan to use, but just in case I can't use my Buggy team, I just threw together an X-Drake team here. The idea is basically to superclass wave clear with X-Drake. Need to double check what his superclass super type requirement is. Oh, you do need specific units. I did overlook that. I'll probably have to make some change then. Probably the Wista, to be honest. I just need something that can have Mihawk to set defense to 0. Let's see, it's the Toboropo or the Supernova. Let's try and change this right away. A bit of live team building. Always good when you notice stuff right away. If we look at the int here, I don't see any Toboropo or Supernova. So if you go for Free Spirit instead. The bad thing with Free Spirit is that this... it doesn't matter, I guess. But is there anybody? Nope. Okay, that sucks. I'll have to think about this though. I got some time to think about it. But in the end, this isn't my main team. But remember that, yeah, this doesn't work properly then. My main team though is a Buggy team. And I'm pretty happy with this. This is also a one special team, or, well, it depends on the HP. But basically, if we look at the quest guide, Strength Int gets reduction, and basically special reverse and def up. That's all that matters for the Buggy team. We set defense to 0 with the Mihawk support, and we counter the special reverse with the Hoodie support. Caesar does the wave clears, Big Mom KO. So we just need to use Big Mom here. And as said, I plan to fight this at level 1 permanently on the map. And it should work unless they made some changes since the last few treasure maps, which they haven't announced. But yeah, I'll try and work out the other team in case I can't use the Buggy team. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, moving on. This was the most annoying one to build for. I'll probably keep thinking about how to build this team, because I'm not totally satisfied, but at least I have something to start with, and we're using both cat and dogs as captain. But this cat doesn't have any dog on the team, so we can't use the super type special. But if you look at the description, Free Spirit, Slasher, and Fighter get speed reduction. We have the Spear, Special Bind, Colors Orbs are badly matching, and 4 turns of Rainbow Shield. Cat lets us ignore the Rainbow Shield. We're going to bypass the badly matching orbs by using the Sorrow. Turn 1 for wave clear. It's probably not possible to use him unless you've Limit Break expanded him, which I happen to do, so I can do it. And basically we get a wave clear, and we make some orbs matching for 3 turns. So even if you use this stage 1, it will carry over to the final stage, and it will block the negative orb debuff. So we can just use color orbs for final fight, and we wave clear in the process. For second stage, we're going to use Iso and Kiku, and we get a wave clear, and we also get a chain lock for final stage. So we're using wave clears to set up important stuff for final stage, which is pretty cool. Usually you can only do it stage 2. This is the first time I think where I use a stage 1 special to help me final stage. Usually it doesn't work like that, but like 3 turn stage 1 lets you block something. You can't keep the buff for final stage, but you can block some other debuff. So that's pretty cool. As for final stage, like we've covered negative orbs now. We've covered rainbow shields. The only thing left is the spear and special bind with Sabo handles. And we also get a big orb boost when doing this. So that's nice. We have Koala Affinity from the support, and then we can just use General Frankie if we want some attack boost as well. Another possibility is to use the cat on stage 2. Might be easy to forget, but it's an option. We'll see how I think about that later. Like, it's not wrong to have General Frankie here anyway, and I just decide later which route I go, basically. But yeah, it's a fine team at least, I'm pretty sure. Finally, the boss, and I just decided to go the fast route and put Pudding here. Like, the big thing is, if you don't have Pudding, there's a few options. One I overlooked earlier was the new Doflamingo. He's a bit boosted too, so that's nice. He can remove damage immunity for 1 turn. We also have the X-Drake, which I've covered before. He can also remove it, and Pudding. Those are the main ones for this treasure map. Pudding is the intended one, so we're going to use her. And if you look at the quest guide, basically, stage 2 slot change the block and locked and damage immunity. We're basically going to use Pudding and the Luffy here to handle the block orbs. And then for final stage, we have attack down, paralysis, and that's it. And the wives handle that. We use 1 wife special. We can use Kaido, get full board of Wano orbs with support, as well as an orb boost. And then we just kill. I'm pretty sure we don't need to use Yamato Ace here. Should be easy overkill for the foreseeable future, basically. This does not look hard at all, really, this boss, if you have all the units. I think Pudding doesn't attack boost as well, so pretty good combo with the Luffy. Yeah. Driven and Striker. Sadly, it doesn't boost the Luffy, but Yamato and Ace will do a lot of damage. I'm assuming, by the way, that the second stage boss will be quick, and the final boss is Dex, as listed. And I assume the same for the ambush, by the way. Stage 2 quick, stage 3 strength. And yeah, as said, we'll see how much I do the ambush, but here I just do fully boosted, there's no reason not to. And yeah, I'm not 100% decided how I'll play this. Like for stage 2, I know that I'm going to be using the Luffy. He removed the spear. We have support resist the special reverse on him, then he can reduce CD for the others. Then we'll see what I use for other specials, like I might use a wife special here. And it's also possible that I use the ulti here to get a Koala Affinity boost on stage 3, turn 1, and save the other wife special for the revive. I'll probably do that, to be honest. And then for final stage, bind is removed with the super type special. We're going to be using Kaido to get a full board of Wano orbs. Oh yeah, I did plan to lock the Wano orbs with the wife. That's true. I have to think a bit about it. The easiest solution here, to be honest, is that we just use wife here and ulti page 1, or the ulti, and then we have the ulti color affinity for revive. And then for the revive, we have the color affinity from ulti, and we have Yamato and Ace left, and we can even swap them to get a conditional. So I'm not too worried about the damage. Like, it does have a barrier, but this team will probably do enough to break it anyway, but the wives also have barrier penetration. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, these are my teams. I'm pretty excited for this treasure map. Sadly, I have work like usual. So it will be hard to do as many rounds as I like to do, because I really want the limit break materials, and if the secret map is good, I'll be even more motivated. And we're getting so many keys now, and there's a lot of stuff I want to key, specifically a bit older units. So yeah, I'm fully motivated this treasure map. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.